Oh, Hawkeye Holler Nation, stand up and welcome back to the second channel and welcome back to day number 8 of our $1 million Race Wars tournament here on the Cottonmouth Raceway. Now, we got some interesting lineups going on today. I'm excited for this Camaro versus Camaro battle right here between the SS and the ZL1. And don't forget, day number 9, it's going to be a trucks day where we're going to have a whole bunch of trucks duking it out here on the Cottonmouth. So who's it gonna be? Well, stay tuned to find out. But anywho's, thank you guys for coming back and tuning into another episode of this $1 million Race Wars tournament. We have a whole bunch of winners lined up so far, and our king is ready to defend his crown for what could be the final time for his reign, but you never know. He may do pretty well here on the Cottonmouth. Huge thank you to my Patreon members and my YouTube members for always holding down the port, not only here, but over on the second channel. This is the second channel, but over on the main channel, there we go. It's a little bit early in the morning when I'm filming this, so I'm a little bit groggy, but I'm getting to it. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for the support on the channels. It helps fund videos just like this, purchases track pieces, cars, and, provides, what I consider decent entertainment for you. But if you're new here, do yourself a favor right now, subscribe and ring that bell notification, become part of the Hawkeye Holler Nation Day. That way you don't miss a single upload here on this channel or over on the second channel, so go subscribe to both. It's pretty simple to do, and you won't be disappointed at all. Don't forget to check out my Amazon storefront down below. That way you guys can see where I get all my pieces, and it does help support the channel as well. So, who is going to take it on day number 8? Well, let's go ahead, get these cars lined up, and drop those gates and see who's it gonna be. All right, kicking off day number 8, you got the Corvette C8R taking on the Nissan Maxima drift car. All right, which one of these blue behemoths is gonna get it done? All right, another American Muscle versus JDM Thoroughbred lineup. Here we go. Side by side into the whirlpool. Here comes the Corvette. Backwards, but he got it done.
Side by side into the whirlpool. Here comes the Corvette.
Now, a lot of you are wondering why they don't have to make it to the finish line. Well, that's because this is a speed track. This is not a gravity track. A lot of content creators, such as 3D Bot Maker, for example, they have gravity where, kind of make a turn, go downhill again, hit another turn, go downhill, and then race to the finish. This is a speed track. So once they hit this flat, there is no elevation changes besides a little bit of an uphill climb and then a little bit of a descent into the whirlpool. So, most cases, sometimes they will finish, other times they will not, so they just need to stay ahead of their opponent, such as this. So the Corvette wins, Maxima eliminated. Man, we are running out of room here quite quickly, so why don't we go ahead and start lining, we'll just put them right here. I don't want to fill the whirlpool up. I thought about it, but no. Coming up next, you got the 65 Mustang 2+2 Fastback taking on the 68 Dodge Dart. All right, Ford versus Mopar. All right, let's drop those gates. It's gonna be the Mustang. Definitely a slow race from these guys. Dodge Dart had little to no momentum at all, and it kind of ruined the race for the Mustang, so maybe he will fare better in the round of 8 when he goes up against the Corvette. All right, up next, you got the 11 Dodge Charger RT taking on the Dodge Challenger drift car. All right, which one of these Mopars is gonna win race number 3? All right, here we go. There it is, side by side, Charger's out ahead. Nice win for the Dodge Charger.
Nice win for the Dodge.
So the Gotham City Dodge Charger was able to get that victory. Look at that, we got the big three all represented so far. Chevy, Ford, and Dodge. Man, that drift car, too busy drifting. That's all right though. Up next, you got the Custom 53 Chevy taking on the 69 Dodge Charger 500. All right, will it be low and slow or fast and loud? All right, let's go. Well, it's definitely gonna be the Dodge Charger. He is, oh no, is he touching the track?
Well, it's definitely gonna be the Dodge Charger. He is,
All right, again, even though this is Race Wars, we have rules. If you fall off the track and you're ahead of your opponent, you need to be somewhat touching the track to get your victory. So, for instance, if that Dodge Charger is not touching the apron of that final turn, he is eliminated and the fleet line, or the custom Chevy, my bad, the custom Chevy will win. So, let's go ahead and do an aerial view of the Dodge Charger, which from afar, he is touching, so he will advance. This is going to be a good one right here. It's the 18 Dodge Demon taking on the 71 Porsche 911. So far, American muscle has been ruling the day. Can the Porsche change that? All right, here we go. Oh, good race, but it's going to be the Dodge. No.
oh, good race, but it's gonna be the Dodge. No.
All right, again, same rules apply. You have to be touching the track. And look at that, the Dodge Challenger is not. Look at that gap right there. That is enough to warrant a loss. That is unfortunate. Oh my goodness, he had a good run going. If he could have just been touching the track just a little bit more, he would be advancing to the round of 8, but nope. Our little Porsche got it done. Up next, you got the 67 Ford GT40 taking on another Kazi. All right, Ford versus Ford. Here we go. All right, drop those gates. Man, that Kazi is fast, but he's getting pushed by the Ford GT.
Man, that Kazi is fast, but he's getting pushed by the Ford GT.
All right, it does look like the Kazi is touching the track. He will advance. The GT40 tried the bump and run on him, but that Kazi, well, he saw it coming. Ford GT eliminated. Ford Cosworth moving on. Up next, you got the 69 Copo Camaro and the 32 Ford. All right, I got to be pulling for that Camaro. All right, here we go. Oh man!
Oh no! Oh man!
Oh my goodness. I cannot wait till I can get some more cameras and get a camera for right here in the whirlpool. As we saw, the Camaro tried to get him heading into the whirlpool, but somehow that 32 Ford threw a block on him inside of it. And well, he's advancing. Oh man, Copo eliminated. All right, coming up next, you got the 18 Camaro SS taking on the Camaro ZL1. I actually have a Camaro SS, except mine's blue. I know I gotta be pulling for that SS, but honestly in my heart, as long as the Camaro wins, I'm all right. All right, ladies and germs, let's go. Yeah, that's about right. Holy smokes, that ZL1 is quick. Yeah, that's how it'd go in real life too. I still love my SS though.
Yeah, that's about right. Holy smokes, that ZL1 is.
Oh, little green SS, that's all right. It's all right, it's okay. Go right there next to the Copo. But I tell you what, this is the first car to finish the Cottonmouth all day. Look for him to be tough. I know you guys are tired of hearing the spiel, but we started with 16 and we are now down to our final 8. Who moves on to the final 4? Let's get the round of 8 kicked off. All right, it's the Corvette C8R taking on the 2+2 Fastback. All right, here we go. Man, that Corvette is fast, but here comes the Mustang. Ooh, what happened under the bridge?
Man, that Corvette is fast, but here comes the Mustang.
I tell you what, that C8R right there under the bridge is lightning quick, but he does have trouble in the turns. It still gets him an advancement to the round of 4. Nice to see him move on. All right, up next, you got the battle of the old school versus new school Chargers. All right, let's go. Oh, side by side, it's gonna be the Charger 500 unless he's not touching again.
Oh, side by side, it's gonna be the Charger 500
All right, the new school Charger's under there, and is the Charger 500 touching? Yes, he is. Man, he likes crashing in that last turn, but hey, he knows the rules. He knows that he kind of needs to be touching the track to advance. So, good run from him. He moves on. Coming up next, you got the 911 Porsche taking on the Ford Cosworth. All right, here we go. Oh, the Kazi's getting it done.
Oh, the Kazi.
All right, little 911 had nothing for him. Tail end of the field for him. The Ford Cosworth will move on to the round of 4. All right, here we go. 32 Ford and the ZL1. All right, let's drop those gates. Oh man, oh no! We go by the rules. They were both crashing coming out of the first turn, but the ZL1 continued on and then lost momentum heading into the whirlpool, where he inevitably lost control, fell out of the whirlpool. That gives the 32 Ford, who managed to stay on the track upside down, an advantage into the round of 4, and our Camaro is eliminated. Dang it. All right, 4 cars remain. Who moves on to the contender round? All right, Corvette versus Dodge, kick off the round of 4. All right, here we go. Gonna be the Corvette.
Corvette.
All right, we'll get to the Corvette here in a moment. Dang, thought the Charger had something. Even though the Corvette is not finishing races, he is staying consistent with his victories, getting to where he needs to be ahead of his opponents. Moves on to the contender round. All right, here we go. Ford versus Ford, Cosworth versus 32. All right, here we go. All right, the little 32 Ford, who is under the bridge right there, will advance to the final round. On day number 7, they struggled a little bit, but here they are today, doing pretty well. All right, the contender round is here for 2 days in a row. A 32 Ford has made the final 2. Can they advance today? For one final time, Corvette C8R versus the 32 Ford. Who's it gonna be? Let's go. Oh my goodness, again.
Oh my goodness.
Again, the 32 Ford manages to screw their opponent out of a victory. He cannot take the first turn well at all, and that just blows all the momentum for their opponent. And they're right there. It's all in the pudding. If he could have just been just like that, touching the track, the Corvette would have won. But nope, the 32 Ford wiggled his way into a spot in the finale. We'll go ahead and park him right. Oh, come on, let's make room. Make a room, please. All right, there, we'll park him right there next to the vet. Now, we got 1 day left of qualifying, and that is for our trucks, and it's gonna be a doozy, I tell you what. I don't see any of the trucks finishing. But that's going to be it. Do all the good stuff, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Congratulate that dirty 32 Ford in the comments down below. He cheated his way to most of these victories by crashing and ruining his opponent's race. But hey, it's Race Wars. I don't think he's going to win it all, but you never know. If you care to help support the channel financially, head down to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships or my Amazon storefront or my Teespring store. Everything is linked down below, and everything does help support the channel so very much. But with that being said, I'll see you back here for day number 9 and then the finale afterwards. Peace, love, and DIECAST racing. I'll see you back here at the hauler for another episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly means the world to me. I am out of here.